Okay, today we're here in the warm sun of Las Vegas with Brian Knudsen, who's running for Las Vegas City Council in Ward 1. Now, you can see behind us, we got the UMC, the University Medical Center, and there the Golden Knights Hospital. So this is his ward that he's running for, and he's with us today. Brian, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, he's done a lot for the community. And people know him. They know that he is a winner. He is a champion of the people and for the people. What brought you to the point where you are now, where you're running for this position?
Well, first of all, I'm grateful for you for taking the time.
Pleasure.
I worked for the city for 9 years. I know the city really well. In my time at the city, I learned that there's a lot of underserved communities. We've done a lot in our community to bring about development. We have a hockey team now.
Yay!
But we have a lot of poverty in our community. We have a lot of food insecurity. We have a lot of healthcare needs. We have a lot of mental instability. And I think every elected official in our community needs to be talking across the board, cities, counties, states, with our nonprofit community about how we can provide housing, how we can provide food security, how we can provide employment. And that's what I found to be a really critical need, is employment. I was the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs, and I was with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of children, and what I found is their parents couldn't provide the resources their kids needed to be successful. And so it really sparked an interest in me to do everything I can to make sure that every person in our community has access to employment, has access to housing, has access to healthcare.
Now, you heard that. He, like I said, for the people. I mean, this guy's got a heart that's as big as the state, as far as we're concerned. We talked earlier today, and that's why we have him here on Voice of the Vet, is because he is pro-vet. Everything he does for the community, he does for the vets. And I mean, we talked really about the employment for the vets that just can't get jobs. And his platform on that, you want to expand on that just a little bit? What you think they should do or could do?
Well, thank you. And I'd like to say to the veteran community, thank you for everything. I think that our nation has done a poor job of recognizing that veterans just aren't veterans. Veterans are husbands and brothers and sons, and they're mechanics, and they're police officers, and there's a whole community of veterans. And what we need to do is provide opportunities so that when they get out of the service, they have opportunity to make money to provide for their families. And I think that's the first step when we're talking about housing, when we're talking about opioid addictions, when we're talking about homelessness. We first need to make sure that there's an opportunity for every single veteran. When they get out of the service, and if they've been in the community for 10 years, we need to make sure that our employees recognize the value that they bring to employment. We've invested in them in providing security for our country. We should invest in them in making sure that they have adequate jobs so that they can provide for themselves and for their families. And that's where I really want to step in and be a champion, is making sure that our employers in town recognize the value of each and every veteran that lives in the country.
That says it all, as far as I'm concerned. That's why Voice of the Vet is endorsing Brian for his run. Now, we're doing this kind of like late in the game here. The vote is tomorrow, right? What's it tomorrow?
June 11th.
Yeah. Hot sun, does to me every time. So, vets in Ward 1, get out and vote. This man's got our back. If I lived in Ward 1, I would vote for him. That's why we're endorsing him through the Voice of the Vet. And every vet that I talk to, we're telling him, get out and vote, because he is a doer. He gets it done. He's not just someone who gives you lip service. He's someone who does what he says. And that's so hard to find these days. So get out and make it happen. Vote for Brian Knudsen, Ward 1. Anything you want to add to that, Brian?
For anybody that wants to chat with me personally, my phone number is 702-575-7759. If this isn't enough to convince you to vote for me, give me a call and let me know what I can do to earn your vote. And even if you don't vote for me, I still want to chat with you about how we can make this community better. So thank you for the opportunity to do that.
There it is. Champions for the vet and for the people, right here. Brian Knudsen, Ward 1, Las Vegas City Council. Make it happen. All right. Thanks. Appreciate it.
I really appreciate you.
Oh, absolutely.
It's very nice. It's hot out here, too.
It's really hot out here. All right.